to happen.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. I cannot believe we're going to spend, well, it's going to be more now. Is it 55 billion?
Dude, it's now up to 88 billion.
All right, it's going to
88
be 120.
billion.
And the only benefit, and this done, your journey from London to Birmingham will be 29 minutes shorter. We live in an age where you don't have to go to another city for most business meetings. You know, you can do them on Skype. You can do them in any way, shape, or form. But no, 29 minutes quicker to Birmingham.
I know.
I'd like the train to take 2 hours longer to get to Birmingham because Birmingham's fucking horrible.
You know what? It doesn't even take that long to get down that way, man. And we've already got empty trains running. How the fuck are they going to get back 88 billion? I mean, you can hammer on about the benefits to the local economy and all that shit, but there's already
what benefits?
Train.
Why didn't they just spend that 88 billion on making our current infrastructure more viable?
I know. Or just not take it off us in taxes in the.
But if they were going
place,
to,
man.
I mean, because investing in the railways is never a bad idea. It's never a bad idea. No matter your thoughts, it's never a bad idea. You know, travel infrastructure, it keeps the wheels of commerce going. So, all right, we've got 88 billion. Should we build one fucking line that no one really needs? Or should we make all our lines better, create just as many jobs, just as much investment, you know, just as much money into the various localities, and because the rail network's everywhere. Imagine what we could have done with that instead of just one fucking bullshit line.
Or just build 88 billion's worth of fucking housing. We're desperate for houses. There's five developed sites everywhere. Fucking everywhere. Imagine 88 billion spent on fucking houses. Council houses. Or, you know, or cheap to buy, first time buyers, poor people. 88 billion. Can you imagine that? The amount of fucking jobs created and comfort and then the knock-on effect with like lowered rents and everything. Oh my God.
Just anything. No. You can do a lot with 88 billion.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
High speed too.
Christ.
High speed too. Fucking stupid. Absolute pissing money up the wall. Pointless fucking venture. England is too small to need a fucking bullet train. It won't go that fast. It won't work. It'll fall apart 3 times a fucking year. It'll go hideously over budget. It's going to go over 100 billion. No doubt about it. You know, just they should have updated our current infrastructure.
Yeah, 100%.
So much could have been done.
You could have just subsidised the trains that we have now. We literally have trains from Manchester to London that are empty. They've made first class tickets cheaper. The last time I only get trains to London when it's work, when someone else is paying, because I'm not spending 184 quid to get a fucking train to London.
I just say Lee Howells has just said, yeah, and you devalue house prices. We're not talking about private houses, council houses, dude. It's the same thing. The money goes back into the economy. Council houses.
Well, all right.
So, council houses were brilliant.
But maybe, I mean, oh yeah, that's the thing about Manchester as well. How many have they sold in the last few years? 5,000.
Oh, they've crippled it. And do you know what? Council housing was great. It was financially viable. It was fun. It kept money going. It gave people a home. They paid for that home. You know, it was a great thing. Council housing was a fucking brilliant idea that was good for everyone. It put money into construction, everything. Even though the council had a lot of their own builders, everyone was employed. They went and spent their wages. It worked. It worked. And Thatcher came up with the idea. Well, not Thatcher, but her government came up with the idea of selling them off. Nobody looked back since.
Well, hey, man, I don't mind right to buy. You know what I mean? If you've lived in a house for 20 years and you want to buy it and leave some of your kids,
it all went fucking. It all just went to private landlords.
If you're going to do right to buy, though, at least fucking replace the house that you're selling.
Yeah.
You don't just sell it and then that's gone now. You know,
Cup of Tea's asked if I was brought up in a council house. No, I wasn't, but I did live in one for a while, and I've no problem with them. It was a more spacious house than most private tenants had.
Lee said there it's best to mix up housing. I totally agree with you there, mate. I think council estates can be sort of quite cancerous. I think you can find an area there and build 8 council houses, and I think
but I've got to say, Cup of Tea there has just said, lucky me for not being brought up. And well, what's better? What's better? being brought up in a council house where it's an affordable rent, that everything's still okay, or, you know, some private landlord that price gouges the shit out of your parents, you get less shit spent on you, and possibly worse conditions. No, overall, council housing was brilliant. Lee said Thatcher's right to buy was brilliant. It wasn't. Nice idea. Houses were never replaced. Ended up in the hands of private landlords who let them go to rack and ruin and shafted the tenants. Not all of them, but we see it too much. So no, it wasn't a brilliant idea. We need council housing. Social housing is fucking brilliant, and it solves more problems than it creates. There we are. That's my take on it, and I don't give a fuck if you disagree, because I'm right and you're fucking wrong.